evening, everyone. My name is Hector Rivera, and this is my twin brother and partner, Arnoldo Rivera. And we have been working on opening a homework center in the low-income community of Lawrence, Massachusetts. Students in low-income communities face greater challenges and obstacles compared to students in affluent communities. Many students in Lawrence can't get help on their homework because sometimes their parents don't speak English. Lawrence is home to a large immigrant population. Sometimes students can't get help on their homework because their parents don't understand the homework. According to the 2002 Census Bureau, 42% of Lawrence residents did not finish high school. Sometimes students cannot get help on their homework because they simply don't have a computer at home or internet access. Or sometimes they find it extremely difficult to concentrate when they live in a small unit that is occupied by an entire family. Many of these students want to succeed, but they have limitations imposed on them for which they have no control over. Lawrence is a city that is plagued by poverty, crime rates, drugs. There simply aren't enough community support programs in place to help out students. And most importantly, there are not enough role models in the community. Did you know that the Lawrence High School has not been accredited since 1998? Think about that for a moment. That's a big problem. Last year, out of 352 high schools in the state, Lawrence placed 5th lowest in academic performance. Also last year, a mere 66.9% of the students graduated. That's a little bit more than half of the students graduated. The city is in desperate need of help. We caught up with one of the headmasters at the Lawrence High School, Mr. Paul Neal, and we told him about our idea to help. And he said, I can get all the help, I can use all the help I can get. What do you need? We need a room. You need a room? You got it. What else do you need? We could sense the desperation in his voice. For a long time now, the general consensus in Lawrence is that if you want to be successful, you have to leave Lawrence. It is as though Lawrence is a pit of quicksand, and everybody's trying to get out. We interviewed a 17-year-old junior from the Lawrence High School, and we asked her about her thoughts in the situation. And she said, quote unquote, nobody cares about us. But that's not true. Because if there's a boy out there that can't do homework because he doesn't have a computer or internet access, even though he's not our brother, that matters to us. If there's a girl out there that can't do homework because she can't get her parents' help, even though she's not our sister, that matters to us. Because we believe in the power of education. What are we going to do to help? We're going to open up a homework center. We're going to provide these students with the resources they need to succeed. We're going to give them computers, printers, internet access, tutors. But most importantly, we're going to surround them with positive role models. Research shows that students are more likely to achieve their academic goals when they're able to relate to a positive role model in the community who has overcome similar racial, economic, and cultural barriers. We are qualified to be role models. Why? Because for 3 years of our childhood, we grew up in a shelter. For the last 20 years, we have been battling lupus. For 5 years of our life, we got lost in the streets of Lawrence. And we sunk so low that an associate degree seemed impossible for us at one point. But guess what? We made it out. Not only are we graduating with our bachelor's degree in a few weeks, but we are starting our master's degree in September. We have what it takes to lead these students to success. Through this center, we are going to foster a culture of positivity. We're going to encourage students. We're going to motivate them to want to succeed. We're going to create leaders so that they can be leaders and role models to their peers. To sustain this program, we are going to talk to local businesses, organizations, local government to seek sponsorship. We're going to fundraise. To get the program started and running, we need about $10,500. With this money, we're going to buy computers, printers, we're going to provide food for the students, and we're going to buy chairs and tables. Your money is not only going to help provide resources for these students, but your money is going to help tomorrow's leaders. You're going to help provide tomorrow's leaders a brighter future. With time, we can make a difference in the lives of these students. Thank you very much.
Questions from our judges?
How do you propose to get the students to come to seek help?
Question is, how are we going to get the students to seek help? We're going to promote. We're going to use a portion of the money to raise awareness, to generate more funds, marketing. We're going to start small with Lawrence High, and we believe that with the power of numbers and positive role models, we're going to be able to galvanize these students to come and seek help and to ultimately want to fulfill more promising roles in their lives.
James Raven.
Where do you see the source of your tutoring side of things coming from?
We have already started recruiting volunteers and staff to help us run this program. We have many peers here at this fine institution who have already committed to donating their time and resources to support our cause and our plan to bring hope to Lawrence, and so that we can ultimately increase the graduation rate. We're also going to speak to the local community colleges, UMass Lowell here, Merrimack College, and we're going to find students that specialize in certain areas such as biology or mathematics, whatever it may be, and that's going to be the source of our volunteers, the local community, the schools.
Have you found any other organizations like you're putting together around the country that you're modeling after?
I'm not sure about the whole country, but specifically in the community of Lawrence, there are a couple organizations that are attempting to do something similar. The Lawrence Boys and Girls Club has a homework center, but the homework center is located in the middle of a building that is surrounded by children running around. It's complete chaos. There's tons of activities, basketball courts, and students would rather go play with their friends instead of doing homework. And sometimes, from our own experiences, we have witnessed students rush their homework so they can rush out and play with their friends.
There are no other schools around the countryside that you're aware of that are what you're doing?
Not that I'm aware of. Yes.
Have you guys given some thought to an additional fundraising effort? It's $10,500 for all the things you said. It seems a little low for equipment, tables, food, etc., and I would imagine it's going to run down pretty quickly. So how do you plan on replenishing?
We're going to work with the Lawrence High School. We're going to use their resources. We need about $10,000 to start the first year, and we estimate about $5,000 for the second year. And we're going to fundraise and seek sponsorship from local businesses and other nonprofit organizations. Our ultimate goal is to become a nonprofit by the third year and have our own center.
My question was along those lines as well, and wondering what partnerships you could seek out that could provide some of the resources and also, help you market the program. You mentioned a couple of things. You've mentioned the school. You've mentioned this other homework center that's in the middle of a community recreation kind of thing. Have you been out to talk to potential partners to see if there's partnerships you can develop that would help you with this?
Yes, we have actually. We have spoken to the YMCA, and they have shown interest in partnering up with us in the future. They're very interested in working with us. It's not official yet, but we are talking to them.